Hi, I'm Christine Martino, HP's Vice President of the Scalable Computing and Infrastructure Organization, and I'm standing inside the HP pod. This pod is going through Factory Express, which is just one of the processes we use to ship you a pod in 6 weeks from the time you order it. And I don't mean an empty pod like this one, I mean one filled with IT just as you've selected it. Why is 6 weeks important? Because you can order capacity when you need it, and you can defer the capital expenditure, because time is money.
So we start with an ISO shipping container. It's 8 feet wide by 9'6" tall. It's got lifting blocks at the bottom and at the top. And let's face it, it's a heck of a cheap way to get a lot of steel. But the lowly shipping container soon becomes the HP Performance Optimized Data Center. So we have all these modifications because you need to be able to access this like a data center. So you have the cutouts for hot aisle access. You have the end cutouts so you get the water main and you can get the network power in. And then you need to be able to support it. So you have the bottom of the container so that way you can lift it. You have the top of the container so that way you can stack it. And then you have all the structural support members that are welded onto the existing and then cut up container. While the container is being modified, all the sub-assemblies are being manufactured concurrently. For example, we have here the chilled water supply and return lines and the connections to all of the isolation valves going to each of the 12 heat exchangers inside the pod. And all the attic assemblies that hold all the fans and the heat exchangers above all the racks. So some of the modifications were for network access and all the doors along the hot aisle. There's modifications for cold aisle doors, control, safety, and of course power distribution like you expect in your regular data center. It doesn't look a lot like a data center right now, but you really get to see all the conduit, all the power distribution, and the exposed heat exchangers and attic. But it takes all of these things and all the support for this in order to make this pod hold 3,500 servers. At the end of the assembly line, this is what you come to expect when you see the HP pod all finished out, painted, ready to go. And it looks a lot different on the inside as well here at the end of the assembly line. Now it's back to the HP factory to get the 22 50U racks installed there.
So here we are with completion of day one. As you can see, we have installed 13 racks this far. Tomorrow we will continue the installation of the remaining racks. There will be 2 days of testing, and from that point off to the customer.
And 6 weeks later, the pod has left the HP factory, coming to your site. You've already prepared your power, network, and water hookups, and now your performance optimized data center is up and running.